The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. There was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting hallelujah. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just singing. I love to sing. Anyway, this is a response to Daliwolf's 10 questions. Woo! I love your questions, Dali. You're awesome. Anyway, the first one is, do you have a nickname, or do you go by a nickname? Most people know I do, because I go by my nickname online and offline, and it's Naoki from DDR. It was given to me by my best friend, and it sort of just stuck. Now everybody I know, or most people I know, call me Naoki. Sorry, I have to itch my nose. So, yeah, I mean, my real name is Samantha, but everybody calls me Naoki, so I respond to pretty much anything you'll call me. Hey, you. Naoki. Samantha. Sam. Sammy. I'll go on. I won't say my embarrassing nicknames because I hate them. The second question is, what's one sound that drives you absolutely crazy? The worst sound in the world is sprinklers. Those ones that goes things. I don't know. They just really annoy the crap out of me. It drives me insane. I hate sprinklers. Just hate them. Number 3 is, what is your preferred method of getting the news? Honestly, I try and stay away from most news. I mean, almost everything that you hear on the news is negative. They hardly ever focus on anything that's positive, and when they do, it's like a 5-minute segment out of the whole hour. So I don't generally get the news. Sometimes, like when I get online and they have the little news clip things that go through on your welcome screen, I read those once in a while when I see something interesting. But if it's anything negative, I try to stay away from it. I mean, being ignorant is not always bliss. I know this, especially in this country. But there are things I'd rather not know. So I don't pay attention to the news. It's just too much. The 4th question is, where do you sing the most? My answer to that, and the reason why I was singing at the beginning of this video, is I sing most of the time at the computer. When I'm at the computer, that's when all the music's always on. And in the car. I love this jam in the car, and I'll dance and sing and scream and have the windows down and the music up. Generally not too loud, because I don't, I'd rather not, blast the neighbors out with the crazy rock music and rap music and techno music that I listen to, or country music or anything else. So I don't make it too loud. But when I'm going down like the interstate or something, that thing it's cranked, and I'm screaming and dancing and making a fool of myself. You pull up to a stoplight and you got people looking at you, kind of. That's me. I'm the one that you look at when you pull up to a stoplight and you're like, what in the hell is she doing? That's me. I'm the one that people point and laugh at. I've had it done many times. Number 5, what was your first job ever? My first job ever, and still the only job I've ever really had that I actually got paid for, was a babysitter to my neighbors' kids and to other people's kids around. I've been babysitting since I was 12. I'm really good with kids, which is probably why I'm going to school to be a teacher. Anyway, 6th question is, what did you want to be when you grew up? When you were a little kid, what did you think you wanted to be? The first thing I ever wanted to be was a princess. I always wanted to grow up and be a princess. I mean, but then realistically, I've always wanted to be a teacher, and I still want to, which is kind of amazing. Most people who think of what they want to be when they're younger change their minds when they get older. But I still want to be a teacher, and I'm actually changing my major just to be a teacher. An elementary school teacher, specifically 4th to 6th grade. I love little kids. I just love them. Kids are awesome, and I want to teach them because I've always wanted to teach. I don't know why or what it is about teaching, but it's just a glamorous job to me. I don't care how little it pays. It's something I've always wanted to do. Number 7, if you could pick any actor to be president, which one would you pick? Honestly, I wouldn't know how to answer that question. I'm not very political at all, and I mean, about the only thing I have that has to do anything with politics is when voting time comes around and elections are going on for president and for mayor and stuff like that. I do my duty. I read up on opposition on all the sides, and I do my duty to vote on who I want to be. But that's pretty much it, and I try and stay out of it until then. I guess if I honestly have to answer that question, it'd have to be I don't know, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's already what is he? He's the mayor, mayor of California. I don't know, but I'd pick him because he's obviously really good at politics, or they wouldn't have elected him. So yeah. Plus, he was the Terminator. Come on, you would not want to fuck with the Terminator. I know I wouldn't. Number 8. If you had to subscribe to one magazine, what would you subscribe to? That would be. It was pretty easy for me to answer this one, actually. Nintendo Power. That would be my magazine. I love that magazine, and I wish I had one to show you, but it's a video game magazine, and I'm really talking with my hands tonight. Ugh, I gotta stop that. Okay, yeah, so it would be Nintendo Power. There goes my geekiness again. Anyway, number 9. If you could be any cartoon character, who would you be? Well, I already had this one answered for me before, because my friends used to call me Taz when I was little, because I was such a spaz and going crazy and running around and never ever stopping and having so much energy that I didn't know what to do with. Later I found out it was attention deficit disorder with hyperactivity, but when I was little that quite wasn't in the news as much. So yeah, I would be Taz, because I love Taz, and I would love to be crazy and be able to eat things and slobber on stuff without getting in trouble. It would be cool. And number 10, if you could have any article of clothing from a movie, what would it be? I would have the outfit that Neo wore from the Matrix when they're in the white, when he's inside the Matrix, the program, and he's in the training program, and he's wearing those slick shades and the kick-ass long trench coat and the nice black everything. Yeah, I want to be that. I love Neo's outfit. I want it so bad. So anyway, thanks Dali for another great thing to respond to, and hey, look, it's not as long as I thought it was going to be. Anyway, awesome, I love you, and I need to stop talking with my hands. I'm very jittery today. And I love you. See you later. Bye.